Yeah, so it's an Italian style restaurant, but it really focuses on making sure that there's something for everyone. It's very family orientated. You want to be able to bring a fussy family of 6 and everyone be able to have something that they like. It's not particularly from any one region. We do have a large pizza oven, which is handmade from Italy and shipped over. And we've got a few Italian chefs that have a nice recipes throughout, but not exclusively Italian either. Probably best to ask the chef that, but I know my personal favourite's the handmade gnocchi that they make here. So they've got a nice sage and pumpkin sauce, which is just delicious. But we've heard a lot of feedback from our customers. And, I could handpick 15 meals that someone has said it's the best version of that meal that they've ever had, which is an awesome thing in the first couple of weeks. So we've got some high quality chefs in the kitchen. There's a lot of things that it was quite, the ideas have changed along the way as well, just because, the idea might be to put something in one spot, but then the mechanics of it just makes it impossible. But then by the time that we actually worked out the final plans of having the kitchen down where the bank tellers used to be, having the cool rooms in where the office was, and then having to make our own office and pop in more cool rooms for the bar and kind of use things just with the space that we had. By the time we had the plans in place, probably the best way to have it anyway. I'd say one of the biggest issues really from the construction and management side of things was dealing with tradies on a constant basis. You have your timelines of when things should be going to plan, and people come in and you get a call one day saying, oh, we'll be there tomorrow, and then it takes another week or 2 weeks later to actually get it to happen, and then it stretches out other things along the way. So it was certainly a bit of a nightmare sometimes with certain tradies, whereas on the flip side you had some really good ones that made everything easier. But from my point of view, I got into this from the initial stage to learn as much as I could about that aspect that I haven't really had much experience dealing with before. So if we had outsourced the project management, it certainly would have made things a lot faster, a lot less stressful. But I wouldn't know, wouldn't have learned the things that we learned through the stage as well. But I'll certainly never start another restaurant. So I think Vince had the idea probably 2 years before we opened up, and I think he kind of played with it and got the plans underway for about 6 months before I came on board, and then it was basically probably 10 months of solid construction work, from receiving the plans and the okay from Shire to start works to actually opening up. So it was certainly a long time. Normally converting anything that's not a restaurant to a restaurant would typically take at least 6 months, but we're pretty ambitious, so we kind of wanted to get it done in the 6 months. So I know Vince had already teed up with David and Adrian a lot of, I think they really helped Vince with the design and the layout, to really utilise the space and the design as much as they could. And I think from there the discussions were, what equipment do we want, what equipment do we need to use. And with a place this size in the very centre of a town that doesn't have too much competition, we knew that we were going to be busy, and you want top quality equipment and you want a really good layout, and you don't want to cheap out on some things when you're going to use them for the next 15, 20 years. So we've been very happy in that sense. The biggest one probably would have been before I was actually involved, and it would have been around the layout of the building, would have been the hardest one. The people that we've worked with have been great. The equipment's been top class, and you're always going to have a couple of issues here and there, but as soon as we let the guys know what our issues were, then very quick to respond and fix it 100%.